Will Jimin's family be the next target of netizens' hatred? Here's Jungkook's shocking act that shocked everyone, including HYBE. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates about this hot drama. Behind the glitter of the stage and the spotlight of the lights that always illuminate every step of the K-pop idols, there is another side that is much more gray and tense. The figure of Jimin, a member of BTS who was known for being friendly and affectionate, suddenly became the center of a storm of controversy when shocking news circulated that haters had attacked his family. The question is, how far can netizen hatred go to plunder a person's personal life? What exactly triggered this brutal attack? And how did the other BTS members, especially Jungkook, respond to the increasingly tapering terror? The most shocking thing, HYBE, a giant agency that has been known to be quick to give an official statement, actually chose to be silent. Why are they silent at such a crucial moment? This news will take you through the full chronology, from the screams of Jimin's family's grief, the aftermath of malicious comments on social media, to Jungkook's unexpected move that left the K-pop universe reeling. Buckle up your emotions, as this story is filled with shocking clues, adrenaline-pumping information leaks, and dramatic moments that will make anyone ask, what exactly is going on behind the scenes of BTS? Before this drama explodes on the surface, let's flashback for a moment. BTS has been known not only for its musical achievements, but also for the positive image and emotional closeness between members and fans. Jimin, with his trademark smile, is always praised for his inattentive nature. He often uploads moments of togetherness with his family on social media, whether it's a photo of breakfast with his mother or a short video when his father visits their dorm room. No wonder he is considered a spoiled child who is also humble, a side that indirectly strengthens the emotional bond between BTS and ARMY, as BTS fans are called. However, in an era where the boundaries between public and private space are increasingly blurred due to social media, the slightest negligence in editing photos or videos can be a gateway for haters to attack. Jimin's family is not really a public figure. They lead a relatively quiet life in a small town in Busan. The mother, a retired teacher, is known to spend more time at home arranging a flower garden. His father, a retired soldier, retired early and now enjoys his old age by reading newspapers and watching the news on television. However, that all changed when photos of Jimin's little family went viral on uncensored internet forums, leaving his face, address, and other personal details to be taken care of. How can the photos of Jimin's parents be spread? Don't all members adhere to super strict security protocols? Here lies the first mystery. Who leaked? It was reported that an anonymous account managed to hack Jimin's personal archive, supposedly recorded when he uploaded family moments through a chat application, which was then hacked. But who's behind it? Is this a mere whim? Or is there another motive, perhaps the blood of a small earthquake whose essence threatens a greater reputation? The initial revelation of this attack began when the hashtag #UncapKeloArgaJimin began milling around on Twitter and Weibo. Not only in censored photos, which are already quite damaging to privacy, haters also spread cheap rumors about Jimin's family life, from economic issues, alleged internal conflicts, to false news that Jimin's parents committed criminal acts before retirement. The first thing the family did was hide. Jimin's mother stopped all social media posts. His father deactivated his home phone number. However, it is not enough. Cruel comments keep coming, especially on old posts. One of the haters commented, "Hey, look at the address. If you want peace, move. Your son is famous, but you're eating money from BTS." This kind of comment sparked the reaction of other netizens who then swarmed the profiles of Jimin's parents. Furious fans tried to provide protection, spreading the hashtag #RespectJiminFamily, trying to contain the flow of hatred. However, the number of haters is much larger than the fans who protest, as if a coordinated attack to destroy the reputation of the idol's family. Within days, anonymous accounts claiming to have CCTV video footage claimed to show Jimin's family members making suspicious transactions at a credit shop in Busan. All of them are hoaxes, but for ordinary citizens who have no context, such news is very likely to be believed. Meanwhile, Jimin, who was busy promoting his new solo single in Seoul, felt tremendous pressure. He hides his feelings of trauma with a pseudo-smile on stage. Every time he heard the call, "Annyeonghaseyo," from the fans, his heart rustled. Are they just pretending to care? Do they know or support the actions of these haters? News of Jimin's family reached Jungkook through their staff. Jungkook, who is known as the youngest member but also a figure with a high protective instinct, was immediately shocked. He still remembers when Jimin used to help him in difficult times. "You're not alone, Jungkook. We are brothers in BTS." A piece of sentence that makes Jungkook always feel a responsibility to repay the kindness of his friend. But the right timing is a problem. On the same day, BTS was in preparation for filming a leading variety show in the United States. All schedules are tight, private jets have to be prepared, and of course promotional responsibilities cannot be postponed. Jungkook faces a dilemma: to leave on schedule or to postpone everything in order to help Jimin protect his family. Moreover, the manager has already sent a message: "Jungkook, we have to take off at 8 a.m. Korean time. All preparations are complete. Meeting with the director of the show will take place no later than 10:00. A gold ring on the floor of the training room is a silent witness to how Jungkook's heart beats. He looked at the photo of his own family attached to the locker. "I also have a family waiting at home." But his eyes shifted to a picture of Jimin with his parents, something that felt like a call to his protective instincts. The haters are getting louder. They even threatened to come to Jimin's parents' house. The latest shocking news is the emergence of a short video uploaded on TikTok, which shows someone who looks like Jimin's father walking on the seaside of Busan. The video is accompanied by a provocative narrative. He's a familiar smiley face on the beach, but underneath that, just know if he's really the good uncle we've been worshipping. If passed on, the real potential threat to the physical safety of Jimin's family is not a figment of the imagination. Not only is their reputation shaken, their sense of security is also at stake. Moments before the plane's departure for the variety show, Jungkook made a surprising decision. He decided to cancel his departure. The staff was immediately flabbergasted when Jungkook's locker room door suddenly opened, and he appeared in a black bomber jacket, mask, and thick sunglasses. Shortly before he rushed towards the car, someone had asked, "Jungkook SSI, where are you going? Filming is already waiting." "Wait a minute, Hyung. I have some important business to do in Korea." News of this sudden cancellation immediately leaked to the media, of course causing wild speculation. There were rumors that his drug relapse, or maybe overworked so that his health dropped dramatically. But in fact, only Jungkook and Jimin know the real intention: to save the good name of Jimin's family. Within hours, Jungkook teamed up with a private security team used to dealing with top artists in Korea to uncover the identity of the haters. He hired highly paid ethical hackers to track down the anonymous accounts that spread the hate. Working almost without sleep, Jungkook constantly monitors his laptop screen, tracing IP addresses, researching posting patterns, and collecting digital evidence. After almost 12 non-stop hours, the monitor screen finally displayed one name, what looked like a random email, Darfoldat. From there, ethical hackers tracked down that the account was linked to several other accounts that contained similar negative content, all directed at Jimin's family. The tracks lead to an internet cafe on the outskirts of Seoul that is said to be often rented by a group of netizens who have a personal grudge against celebrities. To his surprise, one of the cafe admins recognized a photo of a person who had appeared on CCTV when he entered the cafe wearing a life cap and a surgical mask. The face was similar to that of a former trainee from an indie agency who had fallen at the BTS audition, a trainee who he said had been rejected by Jimin subtly because Jimin chose to put his senior first. Is this his main motive, revenge for a failed debut? Or is there a deeper layer of hatred related to business competition or the struggle for the fanbase? Meanwhile, the security of Jimin's family was tightened. The gates of the house were installed electronic locks with fingerprint patterns. Fences were raised, and surveillance cameras with motion sensors were installed in every corner of the house. However, the digital wall is not enough to stop the explosion of insults in cyberspace. Every few minutes, a new harassing comment appears. "How can you defend a child who is easily baper? You stingy bastard! That's not Jimin's father, it's just a lookalike. You're all too naive." Even other netizens uploaded pieces of the line group chat that claimed to be the internet cafe's curator. It seemed they were planning a bigger attack, with the next target hacking Jimin's mother's Instagram account. On the other hand, Jimin's family is haunted by fear. This fear is not only due to physical threats, but also reputational threats that, if they continue, can have a domino effect. For example, the loss of sponsors who have supported family charity projects, the reputation of Jimin's mother's old school, which can also be torn apart, to possible social sanctions in their environment. One night, when the lights in the house had been extinguished, Jimin's mother woke up surprised to hear an unnatural noise in the backyard. He peered out the window, flashlight in hand, but only found a stray cat stung by a garden lamp. Although simple, the scene still caused misgivings. If there are indeed people who want to monitor the movements of our house, how can I be sure that this is just a cat? That kind of thing then broke the twig of Jimin's family's confidence. The father, who is usually tough, also had tears in the corner of the living room, muttered, "My son has given everything for the world, but why are we the ones who have to endure this kind of suffering?" Not only parents, Jimin's siblings, his younger brother, who is still in high school, also became victims of bullying at school. His classmates suddenly became cynical, slamming his bag, and some even propagandized it with the words, "Jimin's family is in trouble, bro." The situation culminated when the principal called Jimin's family to clarify this rumor. After his digital radar managed to find a series of strong evidence of the existence of Darkfold in the alleged Cybo Cafe group as the brains of the attack, Jungkook was not satisfied with just gathering evidence. He decided to take a bolder, proactive step, capture for himself the moment when he and his security team combed the cafe on a cold night, with the camera crew hidden in a black van. Jungkook, who was wearing a thick hoodie jacket, came down in front of an internet cafe. He did not reveal his identity as a member of BTS, only pretending to be a regular client who needed a fast internet connection. With a hidden camera on the sleeve of his jacket, Jungkook captured the atmosphere of the cafe. Rows of dimly lit PCs, anonymous netizens flashing behind the scenes, and cafe coordinators watching their fingers type. But the most shocking moment came when the cafe coordinator turned to the hidden camera, as if he knew he was being watched, and stared wordlessly. At that second, an aura of nervousness and tension was contagious in the air. Jungkook, calmly, approached the coordinator's desk, pulled his jacket back slightly, displaying a special envelope he had prepared from the beginning. It contained photographs, recorded chats, and proof of money transfers that corroborated the internet cafe coordinator's involvement in the project to attack Jimin's family. "This is enough to get you caught by the police, Hyung," Jungkook hissed. The internet cafe coordinator just froze, as if he did not believe that the figure he met was not merely a strange client, but a generation idol who could shake the global music industry. Over the next few hours, Jungkook played a recording of the vision, capturing a heated chat between the cafe coordinator and several other haters. There was a tone of ridicule, threats, even a plan to send a group of people home, with the aim of scaring Jimin's family. However, before the authorities were deployed, Jungkook chose another step even more surprising. He posted video footage of the raid exclusively on BTS's fandom account. The title of the post reads, "BTS Revenge Response, We Will Not Let Our Grace Be Battered in Cyberspace." As soon as the video was uploaded, the servers of some social media platforms were immediately flooded with notifications. Trillions of thumbs responded enthusiastically. Thousands of comments flooded the upload. "Jungkook, you really are a hero." HYBE is silent because they are preparing legal action, not because they don't care. "If only we could all have the courage like you, JK." However, not all compliments flow smoothly. A number of counter-netizens argued that Jungkook's actions actually violated privacy. JK, instead of stopping one privacy violation, you're violating their privacy. Isn't that wrong? Why are heroes, even though they are just typing in an internet cafe without thinking they will be publicly demoed? Heated debate ensued in various forums. Some have highlighted